I always think of that era as like the golden era. We had classics then.
Usually a lot of cats when they're in their kind of their mid-teens, they start becoming influenced by the world around them. How did, and you said Chicago, how did you was it your music influence? How did that, what was that like during that time?
Musical influence. There's no rhyme or reason to it. As a teenager, I listened to a lot of Nirvana. I was a very big punk rock grunge cat. Like that was what I was into. And then I would listen to, like old school hip hop. Old school, not like for me, old school would be like going way back, but at the time that was like present hip hop or like, Tupac, Biggie, Mobb Deep. We had No Limit back then, which was like super huge.
Yeah.
Like hip hop. I always think of that era as like the golden era. We had classics then. Now I feel like there's hip hop, and it's like we're so inundated with so much music.
Right.
It's hard to grasp anything as a classic anymore.
Yeah.
The
market is so flooded. I mean, and there's 1,000 rappers,
Thousands.
Because with the internet, there's just so much. Every artist has an opportunity to have exposure. Where back in the day, really, like the era that you're talking about, the internet wasn't popping like it is now, and you had to actually go buy physical copies,
right.
Run into tapes, run into the CDs, and you might have that CD and you bump that shit over and over and over again. Where nowadays, you might listen to half a song before you're like skip next. There's just so much.
Super jaded.
Yeah. Who you feeling right now?
I'm always feeling Vinny Paz.
Vinny Paz. Oh man, I love Vinny Paz, dude. He is an eye opener.
Dude,
he's right here. He's in the head.
I could listen to. I can keep going through his catalog and find new shit all goddamn time. Like I'm just like, it's crazy. Vinny Paz is dope.
Yeah. I had one of my little homies. He's the one that turned me on to Vinny Paz. That End of Days.
Mm-hmm. I listen to Token too. I really like Token.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny that you said that because I had this on here. I was gonna be like, I don't want to talk about that because maybe he doesn't really know about him. As I was gonna say, what do you feel about Token? Because Token is, I think, dude, Token is dope, man. He's like.
I fuck with Token.
I fuck with Token too.
I fuck with Token hard,
And his videos are dope too.
Yeah, and I watched one where he's actually like, he like makes those videos. I mean, like, he doesn't do the editing and shit. I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Maybe he did in the beginning. I don't know. But like, I watched where he was explaining to the director his video. Like, this is how I need you to do it. And you know how like when he does some of his scenes where he'll be rapping and then suddenly he's like over here and he's like rapping to himself.
Right, or he's on the ground like dead and
right.
He's like, his mouth is just moving to the words.
Right. Oh, he was telling the director like, this is how I need it to look. Like in
the rhyme?
Right, so he's rhyming, he's like
He's nuts. He's nuts,
like,
man.
So these are his visual visions.
Yeah.
Which I was like, man, that's fucking sick. Like I really look up to him like that. To me he's a Hydra.
Yeah.
He is another Hydra.
Yeah.